Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show. Today we are in the second match of the Pepsi IPL 2013, and well, one innings is already over. As you know, today it was a clash between Mumbai Indians and Royal Challengers Bangalore. It was Mumbai Indians who actually won the toss. Mumbai Indians, as you know, have a new captain, Ricky Ponting, and he decided that on a very greenish tinge pitch here in at the M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bangalore, he decided to insert the opposition, that is Royal Challengers Bangalore in. And well, after doing that, he definitely justified the decision, with the pace bowlers really making a good impression. Especially there was a new cap by the name J.J. Bumrah today. He's a pace bowler, and he's a person, what one could see of him was he was actually getting the ball to jag in the sense he was bowling wide of the crease, and his action which was there, it looked like a bit unorthodox action, but what was good to see, he was getting the wickets and he was also getting the ball to come in. Basically his stock ball is the one which comes in, and that was the one which actually netted him the wickets. So welcome to IPL 2013 for J.J. Bumrah. Very good debut for him here. So just talking about that, in the meanwhile, I'm just also tell you that the Royal Challengers Bangalore were the ones who took first use of the wicket, and they made a score of 156 for 5 of their 20 overs. And currently Mumbai have started their reply, and they are going in a very sedate fashion right now. There's not much to be required. They require a run rate of 7.80 runs per over, and currently they are going at a rate of 2.40. The third over in progress right now, and the third over is being bowled here by Jaydev Unadkat, the left-arm pace bowler. And he's the two stalwarts, the two experienced openers in the front, and two captains, two great captains and great batsmen right now at the crease for Mumbai Indians, Ricky Ponting and Sachin Tendulkar. Ponting is not out on 3, Sachin Tendulkar is not out on 2. I was talking about the Royal Challengers Bangalore innings. They could make only 156 for 5. They didn't have a good start. Actually, Mitchell Johnson was looking very sharp today with his bowling, and one of the balls that he had, Dilshan, was gone. In fact, Dilshan was really deceived, I would say. In fact, he tried to actually whip off his pads, but got an inside edge of the delivery, and the ball went and hit the off stump. And Dilshan was walking the first wicket to go, and Royal Challengers were 3 for 1, with Dilshan walking to the pavilion, clean bowled by Johnson for a duck. That was the first wicket. After that, Kohli came in to join Chris Gayle. Chris Gayle also, let me tell you, initially when he started, he was very subdued. He really was having a good look at the wicket. He was not trying to play any fancy strokes. I'll talk about that. Virat Kohli actually joined Chris Gayle. Virat Kohli is the new captain. He's the full-time captain this time of the Royal Challengers Bangalore. And Kohli, he decided that he is not going to be really overawed with the situation. He went aerial at Munaf Patel. He actually hit him for a 6 by lofting him. And after that, it was Bumrah who was actually making his debut in the IPL, who was unleashed by Ricky Ponting. And Bumrah, let me tell you, is a young lad. He's bowling wide off the crease, and what was good about him is he has the stock ball which comes in, and what a debut for Bumrah. In fact, if you look at this over which was bowled by Bumrah to Virat Kohli, it was a very eventful over. It all started. In the meanwhile, let me go to the live scorecard here in Mumbai, as Tendulkar has just played a boundary, got a boundary there. Actually, this was a very bad ball from Jaydev Unadkat. He was drifting down the leg side, and Tendulkar helps himself to a boundary. So Tendulkar has moved on to 6. Ricky Ponting is not out on 4, and the Mumbai Indians in the third, at the end of the third over, are 11 for no loss. Now just going with the story here, as far as Royal Challengers Bangalore were concerned, Virat Kohli started off, Bumrah's first delivery that he bowled, it was absolutely wide outside the off stump, and Virat Kohli caned it past the cover region for a boundary. The second ball, a similar delivery, short and wide, and once again Virat Kohli smashed it down to the cover boundary. So 2 consecutive fours of 2 consecutive balls. What a debut for Bumrah there. The third delivery, well, there was some sort of a respite there for Bumrah, as Kohli just patted it back. And the next delivery, once again, it was Bumrah was bowling a bit short there, and Kohli once again dispatching that to the boundary. In fact, Bumrah already would have been very crestfallen on his first over in IPL, he had been creamed for 3 boundaries of 4 balls. The 5th delivery that Bumrah bowled, it was, I mean, he has a predominant action. It's an unorthodox action that he has, but he generates a lot of pace, and he got a ball to Kohli, which actually came in, and Virat Kohli was gone. He was wrapped on the pads, and up went the umpire's finger, and Virat Kohli was going back to the pavilion, and how pumped up Bumrah was. And first is in fact Virat Kohli actually hit him for lots of runs, but Bumrah was absolutely pumped up. He was really clenching his fist, and he was so happy about it, as Virat Kohli left LBW bowled Bumrah for 24 with 4 fours and 1 6, and that really motivated Bumrah, as what Bumrah did is he also picked up the wicket of, and that was the time the score was 28 for 2, and Mayank Agarwal joined. Mayank Agarwal did not last long, as Bumrah was absolutely motivated by that wicket, and he came into the next over and picked up another wicket, and this time it was of Mayank Agarwal, who actually tried to go over the top, but hold out a very easy catch to Sachin Tendulkar, and he was gone for 1, and Bumrah had 2 wickets to his name, and Royal Challengers was struggling at that stage at 31 for 3. After that, Daniel Christian came in to join Gale, and then Gale slowly started his pyrotechnics. He just waited for the right opportunity. He realized that he has to play his strokes, otherwise it could be too late. So, and that's what precisely Chris Gale did. Chris Gale, what he did is he started hitting sixes. He started hitting sixes of Bumrah, then he also hit a 6 of Munaf Patel, and slowly Gale's pendulum started winding, I would say. And he was joined by Daniel Christian. Daniel Christian was only giving him support. He was just staying there at the wicket. There was not much that Daniel Christian could do, but Chris Gale was the one who was doing all the scoring at the other end. And Christian, once the score reached 75 in the 12th over, Daniel Christian was a victim, as Harbhajan Singh was brought on to bowl, and Harbhajan Singh immediately got the wicket of Daniel Christian, dismissed him to the pavilion by getting him caught by Johnson for 4, and that made the score 75 for 4, and there was more misery for the Royal Challengers Bangalore, barring Chris Gale, as Nair came in, and Bumrah once again with his stock ball, which was the in-swinger, the identical delivery that he bowled to the great batsman Virat Kohli. He had a similar delivery, and Nair had no answer to it. He was gone. LBW bowled Bumrah for a duck, and that made the score 80 for 5 in the 13th over, and it was looking very bleak for Royal Challengers, unless Chris Gale was the only person on whom they could depend on. Well, they depended on Chris Gale, and Chris Gale didn't disappoint. He got a good partner in Avinash Karthik. As I said, 80 for 5 in the 13th over, Royal Challengers Bangalore. And Arun Karthik was there in the middle along with Gale, and Arun Karthik, well, he decided to just give some company to Gale, also played some strokes in between, but Chris Gale was the one who kept on scoring. After that, Chris Gale decided to intersperse his strokes with offense as well as defense, and with the way he played, he was the only one who could actually carry this Royal Challengers Bangalore innings to 156. In fact, he remained not out on 92 of just 58 deliveries with 11 fours and 5 sixes. Now, talking about Chris Gale's knock there, in fact, over here I just see that Daniel Christian has been slammed by Ricky Ponting for a 6. What a stroke it was! It was Christian who actually bowled, and Ponting actually came down the wicket and lofted him over long on for a beautiful 6. Absolute class there from Ricky Ponting. So Mumbai Indians 23 for no loss at the end of the 4th over. So just keeping the story going here as far as Royal Challengers Bangalore was concerned, and especially of how Chris Gale played. After that, Chris Gale, as I said, he had the partnership of Avinash Karthik, but that particular partnership was a very vital partnership, because that Avinash Karthik actually stayed with Chris Gale. Royal Challengers Bangalore could reach a score of 156 for 5, with Avinash Karthik remaining not out on 19 of as many balls with 3 fours. But what was important was this was the best partnership for the 6th wicket for Royal Challengers Bangalore, because from 80 for 5 at one stage, the score went on to reach 156 for 5. Absolute thanks to Chris Gale, who in the end overs really took all of the Mumbai bowlers, especially of Munaf Patel and the other bowlers. In fact, Gale also hit Kieron Pollard for 2 fours and a 6. And then Jacob Oram was absolutely on the money today, coming after quite a big layoff there. Oram really bowled very impressively, and Munaf Patel in the 18th over was taken for 17 runs by Chris Gayle. And then there was another quiet over from Jacob Oram for 8 runs of the 19th over, and the 20th over, which was again bowled by Munaf Patel. Gayle actually hit 2 4s and a 6 and collected some useful runs, and that's what enabled the Royal Challengers Bangalore to reach a score. So the last over went for 16 runs, and Royal Challengers Bangalore finished up with 156 for 5 of their 20 overs. Now, as I said, Chris Gayle, a beautiful knock. In fact, he was there right from the first ball to the last ball of the 20th over, and he was the one who actually held the fort. He acted as an anchor man. It was not real blind hitting like what Chris Gayle does. Chris Gayle really understood the situation, played in a very, very mature way. He was an unbeaten 92 of 58 balls, 11 fours and 5 sixes. And the bowling figures, Mitchell Johnson was very impressive, 3 overs no maiden, 1 for 15. Munaf Patel was a bit costly today, 4 overs, 1 for 40. Bumrah on his debut was pretty impressive. He was the one who actually rocked the Royal Challengers Bangalore innings. 4 overs no maiden, 3 for 32. Jacob Oram was absolutely on the money, 4 overs no maiden, none for 22. Harbhajan Singh also impressive, 4 overs no maiden, 1 for 21. Kieron Pollard was costly. He bowled a solitary over to Gayle, which was smashed for 15 runs by Chris Gayle. As far as Mumbai Indians are concerned, currently they have reached 24 for no loss. We have Ricky Ponting not out on 15 of 16 balls with 1/6. Tendulkar is not out on 7, so they are slowly getting a good start there. They are already 5.75 runs per over. Jaydev Unadkat, the left-arm bowler, 2 overs has cost him 8 runs. Daniel Christian has bowled 2 overs for 14. We see a bowling change coming up now. Vinay Kumar has been brought into the attack. So let me keep some commentary going as long as this YouTube broadcast ends here. Well, it is going to be it is going to be Vinay Kumar who is going to be bowling to Ponting. Score reads 24 for no loss. We are in the 5th over right now, and Vinay Kumar, also coming after a long injury layoff here, will be bowling to Ricky Ponting. So we are waiting here for Vinay Kumar to actually go back on the top of his bowling run-up and run in past umpire and bowls to Ricky Ponting. So we are still waiting for Vinay Kumar to really bowl to Ricky Ponting here. In the meanwhile, I would like to tell you that the 30-man preliminary squad has been announced as far as England are concerned, and there is a big surprise according to me, because I thought Matt Pryor, the wicketkeeper, had done admirably well in New Zealand, and he's such an attacking player, and to keep him out of the 30-man preliminary squad for the Champions Trophy, which is absolutely going to be played in England, has come as a real shock to me here. But Matt Pryor has been dropped from the 30-man preliminary squad that has been announced by England for the Champions Trophy 2013, which starts on 6th of June. Well, in the meanwhile, Vinay Kumar is the one who has bowled to Ponting. Ponting gets a single as he glides the ball down to third man, and Tendulkar would be on strike. So we are waiting for Vinay Kumar to come in and bowl to Tendulkar, and Tendulkar wouldn't get a single there. He would be in fact, he got a ball which was played down to extra cover. Now we are waiting for Vinay Kumar once again as he comes in and bowls to Tendulkar, and Tendulkar once again wouldn't get any runs. So Vinay Kumar's first over has been absolutely on target there. He has been, in comes Vinay Kumar coming into bowl to Tendulkar. This was a ball which actually Tendulkar was trying to slash it outside the off stump, but misses, and the wicketkeeper collects, and the score remains on 25 for no loss. So Mumbai Indians right now doing well. Both the great batsman in the middle, Ricky Ponting, the new captain of Mumbai Indians, and Sachin Tendulkar, doesn't look that it's going to be so tough, but in fact Mumbai Indians definitely have the wherewithal to actually put it across Royal Challengers Bangalore today. But well, it's too early to say anything, but right now we can see that Sachin Tendulkar and Ricky Ponting are looking pretty confident. As I'm going to just leave this YouTube broadcast now with the news, with the cricket update here, ending here with Mumbai Indians after the end of 5 overs are 27 for no loss. Ricky Ponting is not out on 16 of 18 balls with 1/6. Sachin Tendulkar is not out on 10 of 12 balls with 1/4. That's it from me, your host Ram, for the cricket show for today. See you all tomorrow. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.